Divine Star here looks really good on the meter, but to be honest with you, I feel like its value is basically zero, unless unless you're stacked, which we are basically stacked for what, two parts of the fight. Uh, you could also take Cascade, especially at the end with the chaos. Cascade can get a lot of impact, but I kind of also just like how hard Halo hits the boss. It definitely is the highest single target damage. Mana on this fight isn't an issue. I'm mostly atonement for the fight. The third platform, I'll pair my Shadow Fiend with the Hymn of Hope after a convert. And yeah, to be honest with you, you could take Mindbender here if you wanted that little bit of extra damage. That would be the only reason I would take it. Blade Lord. I'm conflicted on this boss. Divine Star is great value. After each unseen strike, you can fire it out as it hits, and then it'll heal it as it comes back. But again, as long as nobody dies, Healing Rain will eventually top those people up, or even just like passive atonement healing. Again, for phase 1, I still like Halo. It's going to be a running theme here, guys. For single target damage, and when you do land after the knockback, the healing that Halo does is pretty impactful. If you if you're having issues with people dying in like the second phase, Cascade can be good, when you're running up the tunnel. Usually for us, if people make it to the other side of the tunnel, make it to the stack, they're not going to die for love or money. So again, Divine Star looks good here. It definitely does a lot of healing, but it's not really needed in my opinion. Again, I like Halo here. I'll launch off a Halo as I'm approaching the end of the wind tunnel, and the people who are already there and the people who are behind maybe struggling, they're going to see a big chunky heal. But ultimately, all three are good in this fight. It's not a very important fight anyway, but I can't say either pick is wrong. But I've had complaints from other discs, especially the guys in my 25-man team, where they need the melee to be in like the perfect position at times. And to me, those are the people that are in true danger of dying. So again, I personally don't like Divine Star here, even though it's massive for your HPS. It is. It's definitely the biggest HPS. But if I was in the stack group and not on the pheromone guy, I'd most likely just take Cascade instead of Divine Star. You can put Cascade, you can launch Cascade off during the stomp, and when you're knocked down, you're actually healing people. So you might save a life at that point. Mana kind of is a big factor here.